What's going on, folks? Good afternoon and happy Monday. Welcome to my movement smart promotion here at 3 o'clock. And we are going to get started here on the ground. So you'll the mats down, facing the long way. We're going to start with our tops of feet at the bottom of the mats. Just settling in, top of our feet in our seiza position. Sit bones down to our feet. And bring hand in hand, palms facing up. And checking into our breathing. As per normal. Presencing ourselves. With breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth. We're slightly tilting the chin forward. Relaxing the jaw, eyes. Facial muscles, maybe giving the face a bit of a stretch, and then relaxing and letting go, moving away from the presence of our breath. One of the most present actions you can do. Spine again, nice and tall. Make sure the weight is evenly distributed on both legs. Again, in through the nose, expanding the rib cage, providing more room to take in air into the lungs, and exhale out through the mouth. Here you can visualize perhaps the temperature, maybe even the color of the air. As it goes in through the nose. Maybe even the difference as it comes out of the mouth. You can expand the rib cage even more, 360 degrees, especially in the back and the base of the lungs. Inhale. Spine is nice and tall, and exhale through the mouth. Any disturbances, either internal, external. The sound of a car whizzing by our window, dog barking. Maybe even some future or even past tasks that we're bringing to our present moment. Accept that moment, that disturbance, that for what it is. We just let it go. Like our exhalation from our lungs. Let's get the final pause at the top and bottom of our breaths. In through the nose, expand the lungs. Hold and exhale with pace. Emptying the lungs, pause, and inhale through the mouth. Elongate the spine. And exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause, exhale, pause, inhale. Just a few more. Again, still checking in on your posture, shoulders to back, chin slightly rounded down toward the chest. Begin to regulate the breathing. Normally, still in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then take in our surroundings, maybe even the sounds, the temperature that's in front of us, even with our vision. We can open our eyes. We can shift away from our feet to our hands. Walk the hands forward, out, shoulders width apart. We can lift the hips off the heels. Walk ourselves forward into a tabletop position. Still pressing the tops of feet into the ground. Hands just beneath my shoulders. And here we cat-cow. Making sure our base is nice and solid. Middle fingers pointing straight ahead on my hands, with the shoulders width apart. I'm going to exhale into my cat, pushing my spine up towards the sky, chin to my chest as I do so, rotating the hips, but still keeping my hips just above my knees, standing, parting the shoulder blades. And we inhale, belly down, chin up. Again, keep my hips just above my knees. Here we go back and forth. Exhale, cat. And inhale, cow. Keeping the arms straight, face on both my palms and the top of my feet. So we're going to make an effort, press the top of the feet to the ground. Do the same with the parts of my hips as well as my knees. And time. Here we come to neutral, so tabletop position. I'm going to put my palms one at a time. So I'm going to turn my left hand 180 degrees. So my fingers are facing behind me. And making sure the heel of my palms are made of a straight line. So my hands are staggered, with the base of my palms have a meeting line across. And I switch back. Internally rotates, and hand comes back down. I lift, I turn, and lower. Same hand, flips forward again. Lift, turn, and down. Now, incorporate our breathing as well. Inhale up, exhale as I lower. Okay, let's hold that pause as we turn. Lift up, inhale, turn, and exhale lower. Inhale up, turn 180 degrees. Making sure the base of my palms are meeting. My hands aren't on the same level. And lower, exhale. Still pressing the top of the feet into the ground. Mindful of my breathing. Inhale up, exhale down. My fingers are evenly splayed apart. Just a few more. Good. 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 And lower in time. Here, we're going to walk the knees a bit wider. I'm going to bring my hips back towards my heels, walking my fingers forward. My child's pose. Elongating the spine. Spider walk those fingers forward as the hips drive back. Inhale and exhale, lower the chest, lower the head down towards the ground. My gaze downwards at the ground. Find that happy medium with a Spine, nice and elongated. Walking the fingers forward. Maybe the heel of the palm is off the ground. Arms straight. And wrap those armpits around the heart. Excellent. And time. Now from here, I'm going to my gaze up, looking forward at a point in between both hands and ahead of both hands. I'm going to guide through chaturanga to my up dog. Let's guide through. Elbows pointing back towards my hips. Press the top of the feet to the mat. Bring those knees back, hips to the apart. My shoulders go back. Hips down. And again, my gaze is forward to my up dog. Here we lower it back down to the knees. Walk the knees further apart. As I sit my hips back, my child's pose, I let my hands slide back. So my hips can meet my heels. And from there, I walk my fingers forward. Keeping my hips down towards my heels, elongating the spine. My hands go the opposite direction as my hips. Walking forward, sitting back. 2 more breaths. Relaxing the head. Excellent. Now, here again, we dive through. Bring the knees close to center. As we dive through, press the top of the feet to the mat. Elbows barely touching the ground. Chaturanga through into my up dog. Shoulders are back, my gaze is forward. My hands are planted nice, evenly to the mat. Then push back, down dog. My gaze is downward. Push back. Flip feet, 1 and 2, onto the balls of my feet. Touching the toes. Let the heels come down towards the ground. Slide bend in both knees. Keep the head in between the arms. And inline the spine. Raise the heel, lower the heel. Alternating left and right. 1 at a time. Excellent. Now from here, we're going to dive through. Again to our up dog. Diving through. 45 degrees. My head rises up. Toss my feet to the ground. 1, 2. And back into that up dog. Shoulders are back. Gaze is forward. Let gravity work the stretch. Don't force the issue. Maybe I shift my hips a bit. Find what imbalances and tightness occur on each side. So all made uniquely. And again, I push back to that down dog. My gaze is down as I push back. Flipping my feet 1 at a time. Maybe I change which foot I flip first. Head in between the arms with a straighten in line with the spine. Heels down towards the ground. Slide bend in both knees. Heel up, heel down. Let's keep that pocket trap around the hearts. Shoulder blades nice and engaged. Arms straight. That's it. Now from here, I'm going to dive through to a modified up dog. Keeping the balls of my feet to the ground best I can. So I dive through again. Push back. Hips down. Balls of my feet to the ground. Allow my hips to come down towards the ground. So now from here, I turn into a side plank. I bring my inner left foot to the ground and my outer right foot to the ground. Keeping both arms straight as best I can. So stack my hips atop one another. Right hip down, left hip up. Dip the hip down towards the ground. Allowing gravity to work the stretch, and we switch. Pivot, pivot, pivot. Inner right foot, outer left foot. So allowing that side body to open up. So we come back to that modified up dog. Hips down, shoulders back. Gazes forward. And again, we push back for down dog. And slide bend both knees. You're going to bend both legs. Now my gaze is forward. We're going to hop. Hop our feet just outside or before our hands. Into our prayer squat. 1, 2. Keeping my gaze forward to where I'm going. And 3. All the way down. Keeping my butt as low as I can towards the ground. I'm going to press my palms together. Arms in between my thighs. Posture's upright. More breaths into the nose, out of the mouth, keeping your spine as strong and straight as possible. Gaze slightly upwards. Nice. And turn now. Facing the camera. Okay, best you can. Okay. Feel my heels on the ground. I'm going to raise my hips up. I'm going to walk my feet a bit wider. Let my feet go wider, my hands come apart because my elbows are met in my inner thigh. Nice. My feet beneath my knees, I shift my weight from left to right. Keeping the heels down. Touch the back of the ankle, Achilles, the calf. Nice. Now here, shift to our right. This time my right heel raises off the ground and comes towards my sit bone as I lengthen my left leg. Flex my foot toes up. Try to keep my posture as upright as I can. Touch the ground if we need to. Let's test our base. Maybe leaving our hands from the ground. And we switch. Okay, and we can use our hands to trace ourselves to the other side. Or for those that are a bit more advanced, go no hands. Keep your posture upright, shifting the weight from one leg to the other. Opposite heel leaves the ground, the other heel is down. But my toes are up, foot is flexed. Posture stays upright. Touch the ground if we need to. And switching. We start in the same position we ended. Right? This time, we're to internally rotate the thigh, inner foot to the ground, posture's upright. Knee and toes facing straight ahead of me. Posture's upright. Opening up the hip. Stretching it more as well. Keep the legs straight. And again, we switch. No hands if you can. Shift the weight from one leg to the other. With a small adjustment in the feet as best you can. And keeping that bent leg pointing slightly outwards. Stretch the front on one leg. Handy on the other. Internally rotates. Inner foot to the ground. Toes facing straight ahead as well as my knee. Keeping my posture as upright as I can. Now here, I'm going to shift my weight to my right into a lunge. My feet are in line. So I'm going to move my feet off the center line. Yeah, I can walk my front foot out just a bit more, so there's lateral space between both feet. My feet are not one behind another. I'm going to drop my hips down towards the ground. Head is up. I'm going to keep my back leg as straight as I can and walk with my lead foot ahead of my hands if I can. Head is up, hips are down. I drop my knee, adjust the hip. Really try to draw it with my imagination. Nice. So from here we switch. Put that heel down, Do a 180, walking my hands across to my left side. As I raise the other heel up. Again, making that lateral space so that my hips are nice and neutral, square. Head is up, hips are down. Okay, let's go ahead and walk ourselves to center. Into my split. Or as best as I can go into my split. Okay? Keep my hips in the same line as my hands, as my feet rather. I walk my hands ahead of my shoulders. So as I dive through, there's a little stress on the shoulders. I bring my chin to my chest, and I dive through. Not too different than my up dog. Set my legs splayed apart into my split position. Okay? Keep my feet down towards the ground. Test the range of my split. But when it's too much range, I dive out. Use that up dog. Inhale back and down. Exhale up and forward. Two more, so keep those elbows drawn in nice and tight to the body. Excellent. Here, we're going to push back into our split. Let's go ahead and walk our hands back to the right side. Okay. Here, just stay in this position with both hands in front. Just keep your weight shifting towards the front. For more beginners, bring one this. Bring the right hand behind your right leg. But here we're keeping both legs straight. Left inner foot to the ground. All right, foot is pointing up. And we switch. As I walk to the left, right foot comes down, left foot rises. Face my palm to the ground like intent, my fingers. So my palms are up. Both feet are flexed, both legs are straight. Now here we have the option to just walk ourselves to center and heel toe to a standing position, or we use our back hands to sit back with no impact to a seated position. Okay, and then from there, stand up as we do as martial artists. Okay, so from our combat base, I bring one foot behind one knee. My base, opposite hand that my opposite foot is based on. Okay, so my left foot posted, my right arm posted. Hand to my head, I rise up and get forward to my standing base. Looking in the direction in which I was facing and tie. Okay, here we go. Go ahead and grab a sip of water, back in. Yoga mats out of the way for the meantime. Right, small sip of water. Let's not fill ourselves up too much. We can go ahead and position our cameras to a standing position. Okay. Now let's get into the upper body first, okay? But as we know, as being bipedal, right? Our body is still driven by our lower body, which is met with the earth. So I'm gonna bring my feet just slightly wider than hips apart. Just for a good solid base. Bring my hands to my head, my arms to my body. Forming a bit of the letter A here, right? My arms, just to make sure that my elbows are a little bit further apart than my hands are. Okay, arms facing towards my head, but the feet bring off to that vertical angle. So keep my elbows down and not leaving my body vulnerable. Okay, so here, punching across my body. Okay, right punch goes to the left. I draw it back in, and then left punch comes to the right. Keep a slight bend in my arm, I'm not going to overextend myself, hurting my elbow. Okay, keep my opposite hand up to my brow. with each punch. Now, as I turn, I'm going to rotate the ball of the foot. Still pushing through the ground through all 5 toes. Now, keeping the intention with our breathing in conjunction with the movement. I exhale as I extend my punch. I inhale as I draw it back to center, and again I exhale. So in a very active position. Our exhalation drives the force of our movement. For the exhale, I of course need to inhale. I'm going to turn the hips even more. More rotation of the spine, as well as extension of my limbs. Okay, I'll face you now. So we get turning, turning. Turning my punching shoulder even past the shoulder that I'm blocking. Again, not much force, okay? Just timing. When I breathe for what particular movement, shifting away from one leg to the other. Feel the sensation in my hips. Thigh bone as it meets the hips. And time. Now, here, we're going to keep ourselves rotating. So, I want to keep my foot facing forward. Okay, so I'll angle downwards just for you to see. You can continue to keep your camera so you can see yourself. Now, keeping the face, both hands are still up. I'm going to go ahead and my kick forward, kick to the side, and kick backwards. Forward, one kick. That is a thrust, not too different than my punch. The thrust as well, thrusting forward through extension. Kick forward, place the foot back down. I raise the knee again. I kick to the side. This time, toe and heel, face, east, west. Looking at my foot, then I draw it back in and base. And again, on that same side, I'm going to kick backwards, raise my knee, look behind me, kick, and as I kick, I turn my heel and toe east and west. Okay, making ourselves enough space, of course, to extend. Okay, so again, my front kick, toe faces up. Keeping my arms to my body, foot back down, kick to the side, raise the knee into the chest, chamber or loop, toe and heel facing east-west, and I draw it right back in, put it back down. Draw the knee back into the chest. This time looking behind me. I want to look to where my feet is extended. Toe heel, east-west. Okay, 1, 3 times each side. Forward. Draw back in, inhale. Raise up, inhale, exhale. Heel toe, east, west. Inhale up, exhale, forward. Inhale back in, exhale, forward. Inhale up, exhale, side kick. Looking to where my target is. Inhale back in and exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, pause, exhale. Keep the hands to the head, arms to the body. Look. Taking our time, 30 seconds. and time. Now, to finish up, we're going to go into our sprawls here. Okay, so where my sprawl is, keep my arms straight, my hands meet the ground. I have my hands meet the ground. I go to lean forward, okay? That makes my back a bit more vulnerable, and I'm not activating the strongest parts of my body, right? My thighs, my glutes, my legs as a whole, okay? So I want to go ahead and bend my legs, keep my posture upright so I can see more of my surroundings. I lower down to the ground, hands down, shoulders width apart. I keep both feet back into my plank, but the plank is momentary, right? My feet come down, almost like a modified up dog, head up, and I bounce right back in. Use the momentum to bring my feet back to where they were. Posture upright, and rise up. Okay, that's my sprawl. Here, I bring my hands down to the ground. Arms stay straight. Notice the explosion of movement, signified by my exhalation. Hands down. Exhale. Right. 8 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Kick back. That same exhalation, come right back to the standing position. Okay? I'll go in slow motion while you finish your 10. Lower down. Posture stays upright. Kick back. Arms stay straight. Hips come down. That 10 is time. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some water again. Back in 30 seconds. Keep our camera position up. Okay, so now here we're going to assume our position for standing combat. So bringing my feet slightly wider than hips width apart. I want to slide my strong side foot back and turn it out 45 degrees. Okay, so for me, it's going to be 2 o'clock. Okay, as I bring my right foot back and turn it 45 degrees. Feet foot facing straight ahead. My back foot pointed at a 45-degree angle. My hands are back up to my head. Palms facing inside towards my head. But again, making sure that my elbows aren't pointing too far forward. Okay, just keep my hands on my head. I want to keep my elbows down, which lowers my hands a bit. So now I need to engage in my core to lower my chin down towards my hands. Okay, that's where our cobra hood comes into play. I exaggerated just to accentuate the view. Right, rotating its back, engage the core, cut and butt in. Okay, now here, go to my jab, my cross, and the same front kick we just did. While my arm is out there, keep the tempo. My back foot's already engaged, so I'm on the ball of that foot. I push off the ground and punch forward with the same ball of the foot as I lower my same side arm down alongside my leg. And everything comes back. Jab cross. Notice how to turn my knee back forward again. Right? Facing forward, front kick with my rear leg. Okay, side division. Jab cross. And back. And again, kind of fall into the mode here by breathing in conjunction with the actual movements. Okay, but to exhale during my pulsional movements, so I'm calling my foot off the ground and forward. When my foot meets that perceived object, right? Here, of course, it's the air, so we're receiving with our imagination. But I want that explosion of our exhalation through, right? My feet are semi-closed, and I exhale by opening up with sounds. Okay, so here, slow motion. Raise you off the ground. I raise my leg. Feet forward, shoulders back. And go back in. Jab cross. Points back out 45 degrees. Really engage the ball of foot each time. Making sure it's not totally straight in our mouth. My wrist straight, my wrist square. Taking a chance, raising that base heel off the ground a bit. Just to get the forward propulsion of my hips and my shoulders going backwards to create more lift for my stride. Last few. See opposite hand, opposite arm stays close to the body. In core control, even as I extend my extremities, strike. And time. From here, we're going to go into our cross and our jab. Okay, so it's time to start opposite, right and left. Okay, now from here, I'm going to keep that heel back down the ground, shift my weight onto that heel, and kick forward while leaning back. Okay, so my side vision, as you can see here, right jab cross, sorry, my cross jab. Heel rises. For my jab, heel lowers again. So I keep my right hand to my head, right arm to my body. I'm going to let that arm come down as I lift my leg up. Shifting my weight onto my back leg, swing the arm, then I kick forward, not with the full bottom of my foot flex, which isn't wrong. So I get more extension my inner point by flexing my toes back, point to the foot, my front kick. Okay, again, cross jab. Keep the weight on that back heel, even more. I lower the hand, so the cross jab. Close my hips, coming forward, keep my shoulders going back. Nice. Now the goal here, really trying to go as complete and maybe even slow, right? Play with the speed a little bit. Okay. My instructor to say speed often hides deficiencies. So here, by exposing those deficiencies, we get to create balances, okay, strengths, all parts of our body. Right, so a little slow. That's how much I can rotate my shoulders. Lean back, wow. Coming forward, testing our balance. Right, left arm comes down, as the leg comes forward. Start picking up the speed, but not compromising the integrity of the drill. Landing that foot in the same place where we once started. In that same perceived target, or maybe even change it, just noticing what my accuracy is in my intentions. More. Go down, shift your weight onto that leg, Forward. And time. Okay. So now here we're going to come back down towards the ground. And we're going to start with the wheel first. So adjust your cameras accordingly. You need to down towards the ground. We're going to go into our tabletop position. But this time on the balls of our feet. Good. Now from here, you're going to pop both feet off the ground, one leg at a time. Okay. So whichever foot leaves the ground first, meets the ground first. Okay. So here I'm going to go left up and then right up. All right. Then come back down towards the ground. Okay. So from here, sorry, the foot that leaves the ground last comes out first. And then from here, I'm going to raise right hand. Get through with my left. And I draw that leg right back in. And down. Keep that same leg up in the sky. Replace with the other as the other comes down. Just switching my feet in midair. Throw the leg in. Landing soft. Kicking through an exhalation. Inhale. Through here, we'll find our breath work. There's again that small pause. I hold my breathing in as I transition to the exhalation while I kick through. Okay, so I draw it in, inhale, land, and exhale, kick through. Okay, here we go. Going straight through, you step it away. Right, starting from tabletop position. And go. Up one, up two. 1, 2. Land. Thread that leg through in between the hands and the foot. So heel face east west. I'll go in slow motion as you go. Here, as that leg comes through, let's touch the ground again. Up. Then touch it. Kicking through. In and up. Switch. Onto that foot. Kick through. Inhale through. Up. Switch the feet. And exhale. Just a few more. And time. Technical stand up. Throw the leg in. Extend the arm, turn the hips down. You can stand in a strong position. Okay, so go ahead and grab some water. Back in 30 seconds. Yoga mats down. Okay, moving back into our grounding techniques. Now from here, we're going to learn not just technical stand up. Okay, technical stand up has a precursor, and that's actually hitting the ground. Right? So from here, how we're going to simulate what we call our break ball. I'm going to bring one foot behind one knee. That's our combat base. Right? Here my hips are set back. Not really upright, but there I lose my balance, my base, my connectedness to the earth. Right? Sitting down, right? Really bringing my sit bone down towards my heel, top of my foot, my back foot, on the bottom of my foot, my lead foot. Right? You have to shift forward and back, right? I don't really fall off balance too much, but this tripod position. Okay? Now from here, what I'm doing, I'm just gonna break ball each time I sit back. And you can just simulate by pushing away. with my exhalation, right? Because that's where my propulsion, my movement corresponds with, okay? Exhalation. So here I push away, I exhale, I roll over my shin and roll over my sit bone down. Not really my sit bone, but more so my glute, right? Okay, so as I sit down, I push away, I continue that exhalation. Sliding my hand on the ground just around the same height as my hips. So keeping my chin to my chest, because what I don't want is impact to be mitigated by my head. Okay, so I keep my chin to my chest, and that's why I start the ground. So there's more power in the hands, palms meeting the ground, and that displaces the energy coming downwards. Okay, from there, straighten my legs. From here, we go into our plow position. Okay, so I'm going to push with my hands. I'm going to inhale up, keeping my feet together, legs straight. Once my feet meet the same level as my hips, I'm going to push with my hands along the ground and exhale. Pulling my legs down towards my face, keeping my legs as straight as I can. No pressure on my neck, just on my traps, my shoulders. And as I raise my legs back up, or lower my spine down, I inhale. Creating more space, more capacity for lungs. Using my hands to really let that back come down with ease down towards the ground. Nice. Now come right here at my midpoint. I'm going to bring one foot behind one knee. And rise up the other side. Hands to my head. Here I go again, into my combat base. Raise up. Using no hands, or use the same hand that my knee is face down on to rise up. And forward. As long as I have that other hand up to protect myself, you can get away with it. Okay? If you want more control, use both hands up. And roll forward over my shin. And again, exhale, push back down towards the ground. Hips down, then hands down. Legs straight. Back into plow. Bring those feet together. Legs straight, foot pointed, even demi points. Inhale up. Exhale. Lower. The legs down. Keep the legs straight. Inhale. Back up. As the back lowers down. And exhale, lower. This time, one foot behind one knee. The opposite side. Hands up. I go forward. Come back base. And back down. You're making sure that each time I am meeting the ground nice and cautiously, keep in mind my breathing, making sure there's no impact as I meet the ground. Nice. Then my head rolls down towards the ground with ease. I back into plow. Feet together, toes touching. Point feet, straighten the legs, inhale up. And exhale to lower. And inhale up. As I bring my hips down, I bring one foot behind one knee. And roll forward over the shin, combat base. Exhale, push back down. No impact. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. No pressure on the neck. Inhale up. One foot behind one knee. Hands up. And exhale. Using the energy to exert forward. Okay? Take a pause. Exhale. Right back down. Big ball. Then the head rolls down to the ground with ease. you roll forward, one foot behind one knee. With these, just a couple more. And time. Now we stay in that space to see how our combat base relates to our standing base. Okay, so combat base, we're going to come up, both of my hips. I'm in active position while being met close to the ground. Okay, but at any moment, I can base on my same side hand as I'm based on my same side knee. Okay, so in this case, my left knee is down. I base down with my left hands, just behind. I raise my hips up off the ground. Up the foot, kick forward. And I retract. I send the arm, base, and time. Okay, grab a quick sip of water, come back in, keep the yoga mats down. Okay, here, turn. You want to seize our position. Hand in hand. You can spine tall. You can go ahead and close the eyes again. Just feel the present sensation, right? Be our breathing, no judgment. That's just the difference between seize off pose we did in the beginning of the class as to now. Again, my spine is nice and tall. Chin slightly lowered forward. Brow, jaw, facial muscles, relax. To allow the air flow freely. Most present activity you can engage in. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And just for our posture. Maybe a bit of discomfort to the feet, possibly the thighs, shift our weights. Okay, try and breathe through the discomfort. Keep our focus again on the present. Emptying the mind, any thought disturbances, the atmospheric disturbances, siren, perhaps even a bird chirping. Can we accept that moment for what it is and return to the presence through breath? Keep the spine tall, keeping the rib cage expanding upon our inhalation. And exhale through the mouth. We're going to regulate our breathing, but again, keeping the intention behind our breathing. Through the nose and out through the mouth. And taking those surroundings. Be the disturbances or not. Sounds, smells, temperature, thoughts. Even our vision as we begin to open our eyes. Then shift our weight from our feet to our hands. We're going to walk our hands forward, shift our weight, begin to part our knees. Here is walk the fingers forward as we drive our hips back. Walking the fingers forward still, hips back. Relaxing the head and front isolation. Chest between the thighs. Elongating the spine. Walk the fingers forward, hips back still. Maybe the heel, the palm is off the ground. We slide the hands back, walk them back into our seiza position. We're adjusting our weights accordingly. Sit bones back towards our heels. Here we close. And assuming we can be more confident assuming, but grasping that present moment for ourselves. Breathing power into that present moment. Invigorating inhalation. The release for exhalation. Spine nice and tall, shoulders back. Nice pose. Chin down toward the chest. In through the nose, expand the rib cage 360 degrees. With the base and back as well as the front. And exhale. Through the mouth. Taking in what empowers us. And exhaling what no longer serves us. Through allowance. Finding power in our presence. Throughout our bodies, minds, and spirit. Thanks again for joining us for Martial Motion here on Mondays, 3 p.m. See you again on Wednesday for our more intermediate course, 3 o'clock. Thanks again. Enjoy your week.